Hello, everyone. My name is Vivek Agarwal. I have several years of experience in building enterprise applications, leading teams, hiring teams. Currently, I'm leading two business units. I am one of the directors at Accelerant's Learning and Development Department. And also, I am leading the curriculum of Progression School. So, Accelerant is a company that works with very, very big products. For example, Red Hat, University of East London, Open Scholar, Stanford University, United Nations, and a lot of very, very big brands. So, when you think of a very big product or a brand, there is a good chance that we are either building their product or supporting their product, right? And Progression School is a product of Accelerant. Okay. So, and one thing that is very famous about Accelerant is its trainee program. So you can see that we work with very, very big products. So the quality of engineering that is expected from us is very high. And usually, pass outs from colleges, they don't have a very industry ready coding skills or engineering skills, right? So we have these trainee programs where we hire a few interns, freshers, right? And we make them go through 3 months intense training. And after those training, the kind of result, the kind of feedback that we receive from their first engineers, first managers is very motivating, very encouraging. So Siddharth is one of our participants of our trainee program. And in his very first project, his manager was very, very, happy with the quality and the quantity of his work, right? And if you read the experience of Siddharth, he had a blast, right? He had a very nice learning experience and he was very ready to tackle on those projects because throughout the training, he created several real world projects which were very similar to something that he experienced when he was in the real world. So the same magic, previously it was just for the Accelerant people. Right now, the same experience we are giving to the entire world, we are open to the entire world. And that unit, that business unit that gives this trainee program to the entire world is called the Progression School. So, Progression School is one of the products of Accelerant Technologies. And you get all the benefits of Accelerant Technologies training program without being a part of it. So, you get to work in real industry projects. The projects are designed by real engineers, they are taught by the best instructors, right? And there are all the benefits associated with. And AI brings in a lot of new opportunities. Of course, you can code using AI tools and become very productive engineers, right? You can work at the chip manufacturing companies, the cloud infrastructure companies, the LLM makers. Like, for example, OpenAI is opening an office in India, right? So it brings in a lot of opportunities. You can work in building such large language models. Like DeepSeek was built using a small team, a small company, right? So uh, for building these, in fact, anything to the left side, semiconductors, cloud infrastructure, LLMs, you need advanced maths, machine learning, knowledge about different kind of transformers, pre-training, post-training, tokenization, fine-tuning, etc. Right? So a huge opportunity here. But the biggest opportunity lies in building agentic AI application which are useful for the industry. Here is the biggest opportunity that is available. It's a very low hanging fruit because it does not need any of these things. It does not need advanced maths, it does not need machine learning, it does not need transformers, training, tokenization, etc. Just some basic coding skills and right set of training for 12-15 weeks, and you can be industry ready to build agentic AI application that solves real industry problems. And Progression School, we cover all of these. We intend to cover all of these, starting from coding using AI to building AI applications to building LLMs, cloud infrastructures, and semiconductors, right? And the biggest opportunity, without a doubt, lies in the development of agentic AI applications. If you go through the job openings, most of the openings, majority of the openings are for building agentic AI application. One thing, that you should be aware of as students is this really a revolution? Is AI really a revolution like the internet revolution that changed everything? Electricity that changed everything? Or is it just a bubble that will burst off? Right? And, all of the researches and all of the trends show that it's not a bubble. It's a paradigm shift. It's a revolution, just like an industrial revolution, and we are witnessing it firsthand, right? So you should ask yourself a couple of questions, and it will give you a very clear idea of whether AI is a revolution or it's just a bubble. First thing is, has AI caused an eruption? Has it changed the way of working a lot of things? And the answer is a big yes, right? A lot of new products, ideas are flooding the market every day. ChatGPT, one tool alone, turned the market upside down. 5 million subscribers users it got in just 5 days, which is fascinating, right? And old industries are definitely declining and new industries are coming up. uh, People are literally, letting go of mid-level engineers who have been with companies for 10, 15 years, and they are hiring new AI engineers. Again, these are all eruptions, they are all disruptions, and we all are witnessing it firsthand. Second question you should ask yourself is, does it solve real world problems? And the answer would be yes. What problem does it not solve? Is it useful in the daily basis? Definitely it's very useful in the daily basis. In education sector, healthcare sector, social media, robotics, agriculture, everywhere it is being very, very useful. And is it creating new jobs? That is the final question that you should ask. And yes, definitely, it's creating a lot of new jobs. If you just go to any, for example, go to LinkedIn jobs and search for generative AI, you will find 20, 30,000 openings and new openings coming up every single day. So these are very solid signs that it is a revolution which should not be missed. And the very good part, very good opportunity is that there is a demand, a huge demand that is expected to double in next 2 years, but the supply, the trained professionals are very less. India faces severe and these are from very standard resources, right? India faces severe shortage of AI professionals, which could literally hinder its digital economic growth. So, not just for ourselves, but for the sake of the country's growth, it's very important that we all become AI literate. Um, its knowledge is scarce and it is a technological revolution, in my opinion. Companies need engineers who can build the future which is AI assisted world. Company needs such engineers, and this year is going to be the year where either engineers will get left behind or they will move forward and grow at a speed which is unimaginable. So I definitely invite you, I encourage all of you to attend the webinars, different webinars that Progression School conducts. It will make you very, very much aware of different possibilities, different roadmaps, and what you can do to ensure that you are not left behind and you are leading this revolution.